ASVAB Paragraph Comprehension Exam Questions. Stuart makes average grades in mode classes but excels in a few. Art is Stuart's favorite class. From this description, could you infer that Stuart excels in art? No, the author says that Stuart excels in a few of his classes and that art is his favorite, but there is nothing to suggest that art is one of the courses in which he excels. The dogs barked loudly all night long and the entire neighborhood could hear the disturbance. From this description, could you infer that the pet owner was kept awake all night? Yes, if the entire neighborhood could hear the dogs, then the owner that lives in the same home with them would surely hear them as well. I stay far away from the neighborhood pool because drowning is my greatest fear. From this description, could you infer that the author is unable to swim? Yes, if the author believes that she will drown, it is most likely because she is not capable of swimming in the pool. I went to France, Germany, and Italy last year. My work required many trips around the globe. From this description, could you infer that the author enjoys travel? No, the author states that work is the reason for the trips, but whether or not the trips were enjoyed was not addressed. Donnie loved marathons and was an avid runner until he injured his ankle, and then he switched to yoga while he recovered. Does Donnie prefer running or yoga? Running. Donnie switched to yoga because of his injury, not because he no longer enjoyed it. There is no evidence in the sentence that yoga has replaced his love of running. Expecting a long and sincere apology, I was offended at my friend's curt excuse for her behavior. The word curt, as used in this sentence, means _____. Rudely brief. The author's description of her expectations, long and sincere apology, tells the reader that the word curt will mean something quite different. The meeting was mandatory for all students, as stated in their dormitory guidelines. The word mandatory, as used in this sentence, means _____. Required by law or rules. The mention of dormitory guidelines also supports this definition. I am highly allergic to all nuts. Peanuts especially make me swell to a dangerous size. From this description, could you infer that the author has eaten nuts before? Yes, the author states her reaction to eating peanuts, swelling, which she would only know by having eaten nuts. The news report spouted lies that would surely ruin the senator's career. I couldn't believe something so slanderous was allowed on television. The word slanderous, as used in this sentence, means _____. False and damaging statements about someone. The fact that the report was said to contain lies and that these lies would be damaging to the senator supports the given definition. If Sue loves sculpting, hates drawing, and is best at painting, would Sue rather sculpt or paint? Sculpt. Although she is best at painting, the sentence doesn't imply whether or not she likes it. She loves sculpting, so she would choose to sculpt, according to the information you have. Even when it seemed hopeless, the campaign manager remained a stalwart employee who continued to work tirelessly. The word stalwart, as used in this sentence, means _____. Loyal, reliable, and hardworking. The description of the employee working tirelessly helps to support this definition. Chelsea worked in the garden all day, although she glanced longingly at her book very frequently. Would Chelsea rather garden or read? Read. She gardened all day, but Chelsea's frequent glances at her book show that she would rather be reading. The sculpture was quite ambiguous. To me, it meant solitude while my sister saw chaos. The word ambiguous, as used in this sentence, means _____. Open to more than one interpretation, or having a double meaning. This meaning is supported by the opposite meanings the sisters attributed to the sculpture. Lynn can cook anything. She excels at grilling steaks and she is decent at baking pies, her favorite food. Would Lynn rather make dinner or dessert? Dessert. The author states that pies are Lynn's favorite food and that she is decent at making them, giving us two pieces of evidence that she might prefer to make dessert, so this would be your best choice. Because I am passionate about it, I will take any theater job I can get. I prefer acting. If offered both, would the offer accept a theater stagehand position or a film acting position? A stagehand position. Although she prefers acting, the author would choose to be a stagehand because she states she is passionate about theater, not film.